An artist living in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont never thought a painting of hers would provoke hate mail, but that was one consequence of her work receiving worldwide attention. Painter Janet McKenzie has made art her mission to celebrate people of all kinds and colors. Not everyone appreciates how this religious image breaks with convention. But Vermont painter Janet McKenzie doesn't intend to stir up controversy with her work.
I think I have something to say that only I can say.
The native New Yorker now lives in a small community in the Northeast Kingdom of Vermont.
It's a trade-off being here. I have tremendous inner inspiration, but the isolation can really take its toll, and you have to be very tough to be able to withstand so much time alone. It's been very beneficial and has led me to the spiritual work I'm doing.
For the most part, her works celebrate women on a spiritual plane. This painting, called Epiphany, features the three wise women.
I prefer to work with women because it feels most honest. And that's integrity and dignity and presence, majesty. They are important in my work. Jessica, if you could just drop your chin a little bit, that's great. Perfect. I feel, as a woman, I can speak most honestly, using women as my voice. I focus on women in my work because my mother and my grandmother were so inspiring to me, accepting and kind, and really contributed to putting me on this path. And my mother died at a very early age, and I was 23 when I lost her, and she died just 2 weeks apart from her mother. And they were very, very close in life and also in death. So in many respects, I carry on my work. Hopefully, I speak for them as well as myself.
Motherhood plays a vital role in McKenzie's art. As a single mother working as an artist, she hid her struggles from her son, Simeon.
Now that I'm older, I understand how difficult it was for my mother to raise me. Because she's self-employed and being an artist, there's a lot of uncertainty with where the next paycheck is going to come from.
We were often below the poverty line. Every minute of it was worth it, but it was tremendously challenging.
McKenzie says her work aims to give a voice to mothers and women of all ages, sizes, and colors.
I really love painting women of color. For an artist to take a different turn and paint someone that looks differently than themselves is a wonderfully inspiring, fresh journey to take. And on top of that, women of color have just an inherent strength within them and a conviction and spirituality. I just love sharing my work with women of color.
In 1999, she heard about an art contest from the magazine National Catholic Reporter. It invited people to create a portrait of Jesus for the new millennium. McKenzie made an image close to her heart.
I painted Jesus of the people in order to celebrate my nephew, who was a young man of color, and I wanted nothing more than to create an image of Jesus that he could see his own beautiful dark face celebrated in.
For a model, she chose a woman named Maria.
Her intentions are pure, she celebrates life, and it allowed me to bring us as women into an image of Jesus. We have been left out, and all of my life I've had to fit myself into sacred imagery, iconic imagery of Jesus where I don't know where I belong. So that's how Maria came about.
I thought the painting was absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful in my eyes, and I thought it really captured the essence of Jesus.
Art historian Sister Wendy Beckett of BBC and PBS fame was the contest judge. Out of about 1,700 entries from 6 continents, she chose McKenzie's Jesus of the People as the winner of the magazine competition.
Michael Farrell, the editor, called me, and I somehow knew. And I inhaled, and I went, and he has a lovely Irish accent, and he said, "Oh, no, 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 you must let me finish." So he told me my painting had been selected, and could I come to New York to be on the Today Show tomorrow with the painting on a plane. And I said, "No, I'll drive it to the city." So that's what we did.
Sister Wendy wrote the following.
This is a haunting image of a peasant Jesus, dark, thick-lipped, looking out on us with ineffable dignity, with sadness but with confidence. Over his white robe, he draws the darkness of our lack of love, holding it to himself, prepared to transform all sorrows if we will let him. That touches my heart completely because the essence of the painting absolutely reached her.
Shortly after her painting won, McKenzie received about 300 email messages condemning the picture and its artist.
How dare you? It's not enough that the Catholic Church continues to feed thousands of people the lies they represent, but you're now attempting to make Jesus into a woman. You can do as you wish, but I warn you now, hell is not a nice place. These actions are mentioned time and time again in the Bible, and people go to hell for them. I received many negative reactions about this painting, and it has really gotten my ire up that people of color and women have been consistently left out of iconic imagery of Jesus and Mary. All of us need to see ourselves celebrated in such imagery. On the other side of things, I have come to notice that people have an attachment to Jesus staying white because it's a familiar image. This painting does not mean to replace those that have come before it. This is in addition to. This is an inclusive image meant to include us, those of us left out of such imagery, because we all need to see ourselves celebrated in imagery of Jesus.
A conservative religious group threatened to picket outside McKenzie's house, but a snowstorm prevented their trip to Vermont.
I guess God provides.
The artist has received many more email messages supporting the painting than opposing it. And the picture is revered when it travels to various cities in North America.
In 2002, I accompanied my mother to the National Black Catholic Congress in Chicago, Illinois, and it was just an amazing experience to witness 3,000 plus men, African American men and women standing and basically crying and weeping in front of the painting while it was on the altar there. That was something that was extremely moving and something that I will never forget.
Now the painter depicts Christ and his family with a variety of ethnicities.
I've painted an African American Holy Family, a Native American Holy Family. I have done a Caucasian Holy Family and Madonnas, an Asian Madonna, many Madonnas of color. It's very, very important to me to allow all people to find themselves celebrated in this work.
McKenzie's work has manifested on book covers, magazines, and in Bibles. Examples of it also appear on the website her son designed and maintains.
It's my kind of gift back to her to be able to help her in this way, kind of connect her to the rest of the world.
As for this painting, McKenzie turned down an offer from Whoopi Goldberg to purchase it because she'd rather see it among the masses instead of in one person's collection.
Jesus of the People has been requested by many individuals, churches, for ownership, and I've been very reluctant to make a decision. Where I would like Jesus of the People to wind up is in a small chapel within a large church in an African American community, a large city with a lot of access for people. That's my dream for it. I think it belongs around the people for whom it has the most relevance and importance. I feel I'm called to be an artist, and I think that's my gift to the world.
McKenzie says she's very enthused about a recent project of hers, turning her paintings into works of stained glass. You may learn more about this and see many paintings at her website at www.janetmckenzie.com.